Good morning, Rebels. Today is Tuesday, November 29th, 2016, and this is Rebel TV.
Good morning, Rebels. My name is Aaron Showalter, and I'm a junior here at Savanna High School. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Place your right hand over your heart. Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you, Rebels. You may now be seated.
This is the story of a boy who didn't talk for a long time. The boy liked things to always be the same. Any changes would scare and upset him. The unknown was an unfriendly place. The boy was very sensitive to lights and sounds. So he built secret hiding places where they couldn't get in. The boy didn't like looking people in the eye. He wasn't trying to be mean, it just made him feel uncomfortable. Sometimes he would flap his arms again and again.
One day I found out I had something called autism. My family got me help. Slowly, I found my voice and learned all the ways I could live with it better.
Early intervention can make a lifetime of difference. Learn the signs at autismspeaks.org.
Sociedad Honoraria Hispanica is participating in a Walk for Autism on December 4th at Angel Stadium. If you would like to donate, find any Sociedad member. If you would like to participate in the walk, stop by room 66 for more information.
Attention members of the girls volleyball team. Be sure to pay for the banquet at the activities window this week. See Coach Martinez for a flyer if you didn't get one for more information.
Attention seniors, SoCal Grad will be back on campus soon to take graduation announcement, cap and gown, and class ring orders. They will be here Friday, December 2nd during lunch. Bring your order form and payment.
Attention Bros Club members, there will be a very important meeting on Tuesday, November 29th in room 22. Please show up on time as we'll be discussing our evening meeting on December 1st.
Can you battle? Want to learn? Call in all chess players Wednesday at lunch in room 911 or email Mr. Ng at ing_d@auhsd.us.
The AUHSD is kicking off a new WeTip program here at Savanna. WeTip is an anonymous way to report crime on or near our campus. A reward of up to $1,000 will be given to anyone that provides information that gets a conviction. Take pride in our school. Report a crime. WeTip. www.wetip.com and 1-800-78-CRIME. 24/7, strictly anonymous.
There is an Interact meeting this afternoon at lunch in room 13. We will be starting our next service project, so please be on time.
Track and field trials for anyone not already in a 6-period sport will be held this Wednesday through Friday, November 30th through December 2nd on the track after school. Any questions, please see Coach Binder in room 26 at lunch.
Attention senior rebels, there will be a financial aid lab on Monday, December 5th for those students still needing help filling out their financial aid and DREAM Act applications starting at 5 p.m. There will also be a presentation by Dr. Julian Jeffries, a Cal State Fullerton professor on AB 540 DACA and the California DREAM Act. We hope you can join us. Also, all parents who attend this lab will be entered into an opportunity drawing to win a Dolce Gusto coffee maker valued at over $100.
Yo, yo, yo. Rebel Store Christ wants to welcome you to our weekly meeting today during lunch in room 21. We will also be discussing our happy birthday celebration party. Come join us.
Rebels are college and career ready. On Wednesday, November 30th and Thursday, December 1st, Savanna will be on a modified bell schedule. The assembly schedule as we go through the culture of care protocols in your 4th period class. Savanna cares.
What's up? I'm Mike Smith. You know, I've realized something over the past few years. Our world, it's more connected than ever. You know, most of us have 3 or 4 social media sites we deal with. You know, we've got our email on our phones, we get text messages, but most of us, we call ourselves busy, but in reality, we check our Facebook 15 times an hour. We focus on, sending Snapchats with friends all around the world. You spend so much time buried in your phone thinking something amazing is happening somewhere else, and so we stay stuck to our phones just scrolling through looking for what's going on. And to be honest, you're missing out. You're missing out on everything that's happening around you. You ever walked into a coffee shop, looked at a group of people sitting there and no one's talking to each other? They're just rolling through their phones. They're not even having a conversation. It's like they invited each other to go to coffee, but nobody's talking to each other. You look over in the car next to you and it's just people sitting there on their phones and they're buried into their phones and no one's actually paying attention to what's happening around them. You see, that's what's happening. You're just missing out. So my friends and I, we've just come up with this thing that we do together called a digital detox. When we spend time together, there's a rule, and that's that we're just not going to be on our phones. If we're in the car together, we just grab all of our phones, we throw them in the glove box or the glove compartment, and we just sit there and we spend time together. It's not about being on our phones, it's about where we're going. You know, when we're at the coffee shop, everybody puts their phone in the middle of the table and nobody's allowed to touch it. And we remember why we even went out to get a cup of coffee. We begin to talk about how we're doing, how each other's day is going, how we can help, the things that we can do. And we laugh as we look around us and we notice all the people who are just buried into their phones and not even having a conversation. We'll go to the park, we'll go hang out, and we'll try to make sure that we're not focused on our phones and we're focused on just spending time with each other. And we've really realized how important it is to have this digital detox. And it's given us an appreciation for the things around us. It's helped us to just keep our heads up. Kind of reminds me of my friend Steve. 10 years ago, he just decided he was done with it. He was done with all the distractions. It wasn't about his phone anymore, it wasn't about his car. He just grabbed a bike and he decided he was going to just document the world. He began riding his bike everywhere. He saw things. He saw things on the side of the road. He saw things happening to people. He began to notice the needs in his community, and he just began taking photos of everything that he saw as he'd ride his bike. And the more and more Steve noticed the world around him, the more the world began to notice him. Because the photos that he was taking were so incredible, he'd capture things that most of us just walked past. And everyone that gets to spend time with him, the one thing that we can appreciate is that he's become an expert of just being present. And if you don't think being distracted is a problem, it is. It's a huge problem. I mean, did you know car crashes are the #1 killer of teens, and being distracted is a huge part of that? Oftentimes we look to our phones to feel included, but what happens is we ultimately end up feeling more isolated. When I learned to put my phone down and just be present with the things around me, that's when I actually began to feel more important. I began to feel more included. So let me ask you, when was the last time you and your friends just hung out? You just weren't distracted. You put your phones down and you just spent time together. What would it look like for you if you just decided to take a mini digital detox? If you're not sure when to do it throughout the day, do it when you drive. Toss your phone in your glove box. Just focus on the drive. Focus on where you're getting to. The next time you go out and grab a cup of coffee with your friends, just make it a rule. It's not about being on our phones. It's about being present. Maybe when you're in the cafeteria at lunchtime, don't make it about sending snaps back and forth or hanging out on Instagram with someone somewhere else. Make it about being present. What would it look like for you if you just decided to be a little bit more present? What would it look like for all of us if we were just a little less distracted?
That's it for today's announcements, Rebels. Have a terrific Tuesday.